where it's not like they put out a vaccine and then never look at it again. There are all kinds of studies that go on after vaccines are released. We just had a recent study came out on HPV vaccine. It's been out now for like 10 years or so, but they're still doing studies on safety and effectiveness of that.
Shouldn't
So
this
we
be
know
done
those
before?
numbers.
Shouldn't the safety studies be done before the vaccine
The
is
safety
released?
studies are done. They are done before, but I mean they're done on obviously a much smaller population before release, and then they're done on larger populations as people get it. So they check the safety of that. That's why the previous rotavirus vaccine was recalled, was discontinued because there was a slightly increased risk of a particular intestinal condition that they found after release of the vaccine. So they stopped it. And now they have a new rotavirus vaccine because of that they still do safety testing on. So we know that stuff. It's not that, again, it's a black box. We do all of that.
So if you look at when they stopped it, they didn't stop it right away. Obviously, it took them like 4 to 6 years before they actually withdrew it. So.
Well, they had to do the studies. And again, it's a very small increase in a very large population. So
what you just said is that the human being, so we are the guinea pigs for the studies for the vaccine.
It is an experiment.
Exactly
Technically, it is.
And that is not
ongoing.
acceptable because if you're talking about public health and you're talking about a product that you're testing on humans without their express consent. This is like the violation of the Nuremberg Code, right? You're literally putting the vaccine in me and then using me as a test subject to see if the vaccine works or not. That's...
But you do have consent. No one is holding you down to vaccinate.
But listen, is it consent if a parent believes vaccines are 100% safe?
Yeah.
Who said vaccines are 100% safe?
Everyone that advertises
Your
it.
water is not 100% safe. Your Tylenol is not 100% safe. There is not, your car seats are not 100% safe. There's not anything in the universe that is 100% safe.
But you're not, yeah.
That's why you get the sheets from your physician that say all these potential risks, and the CDC
tries
to facilitate those as much as possible.
I'd like to say that, I was pregnant not too long ago, and with my first child, I was never asked to even have the Tdap vaccine. With my second child, I was asked twice. And with my second child, I read up on it, and you can see that it's never been tested for safety in pregnancy.
Do you know why that is?
Why?
Because that would be unethical.
Right, so why is it okay to
You wait
offer
until
it to me
and
I have
the
a person
vaccine
inside of
companies
me?
legally cannot do that.
Well, so then why is it okay then to offer it to every single pregnant person that comes into that office?
It's the same
Not
with the flu shot.
That they don't know. They don't know what's going to happen.
Epidemiological studies have been done. Long-term epidemiological studies have been done looking at that. So those are the types of studies that we can do on that. Legally, you can't do some of these studies. That's why you can't do a completely vaccinated versus unvaccinated study, because we know the advantages of vaccines, and to withhold those or give a placebo to individuals would be unethical.
About 8% of the population does not vaccinate, and we would willingly give our children as the test subjects for the unvaccinated population, but we've been turned down multiple times. Why do you think that is?
Well, no, they've done some of those studies. They have done kind of ecological studies is what they're called, so looking at children who have been voluntarily unvaccinated versus those who are vaccinated. Those studies are out there. They're in PubMed.
If I gave you my email, would you send them to me?
And the rest of the population. Like, for example, wealth. Many of those studies of unvaccinated children come from children of higher socioeconomic status, more wealthy parents.
Right, over 100,000 income.
Things like that, right. So they're not necessarily representative of the general population. Also, by the time you look at those, oftentimes parents have already formed strong opinions on vaccines. So it's difficult to get a completely unbiased study that looks at that from an ecological point of view. So that's why those studies are difficult to do, but they have been done.
My time's very limited here. So clearly, definitely, unequivocally, you have studied vaccinated versus unvaccinated.
We have not studied vaccinated versus unvaccinated.
Oh, that was, okay,
Actually,
never mind. Just
okay.
stop there.